The 2025 Spanish Grand Prix was meant to be another classic chapter in Formula One's European summer, but it's now being remembered for something far more explosive. On lap 63, as strategy battles raged and tire wear became critical, Max Verstappen, the reigning four-time world champion, found himself in a dogfight with George Russell for P4. What followed was chaos, a controversial move, a furious radio message, and a 10-second penalty that triggered a seismic fallout across the F1 world. For 24 hours, Verstappen stayed silent. Cold, unapologetic, calculated. But then he cracked. A social media post appeared, an apology slipped through, and sources close to the Red Bull garage began leaking the conversations that followed the race. Behind the scenes, things were far more tense than the cameras ever showed. And with Max now sitting on 11 penalty points, just one away from a mandatory race ban, this story is bigger than Barcelona. This is about the championship. Let's break it all down. It all started with Red Bull's strategy. They opted for a bold three-stop plan. It was working until a late safety car reset the field. Verstappen, chasing an outside shot at the podium, was pitted for hard tires. Many questioned the decision, but team principal Christian Horner defended it, saying it was the best choice with the data they had. Still, for Max, every race is war, every call is judged, and this one didn't sit right. Frustration turned to fury when the team told him to give the place back to Russell. Max had cut turn 1 to maintain position. He let George by, briefly, but then, at turn 5, like a coiled spring snapping under pressure, Max lunged, a sudden aggressive move, contact with Russell. The Mercedes jolted, and the fallout began. Nico Rosberg called it completely unacceptable. Anthony Davidson suggested the move was deliberate. The FIA handed Verstappen a 10-second penalty and 3 more penalty points. That took him to 11. One more, and he triggers a race ban. The timing? Couldn't be worse. Canada and Austria are next. 2 critical races for both Red Bull and Verstappen. If he slips up in Montreal, he misses Red Bull's home race. If he escapes Canada but stumbles in Austria, he's banned from Silverstone. The stakes are enormous, and then there's the deeper tension, the rivalry. Russell and Verstappen have clashed before. Silverstone 2022, Brazil 2023. It's never been friendly, but this time, Russell kept his cool. No retaliation, no chaos, just composure. Verstappen, however, was unraveling. Post-race interviews, cold, no regret, until Monday. Then came the Instagram post, a rare admission. He apologized, pointed to frustration, blamed chaos, but fans weren't convinced. Was it real or calculated PR damage control? Red Bull's internal debrief was reportedly tense. Horner confirmed Max apologized to the team, but nothing was shown on camera. The social post, liked by Horner, coordinated, safe, and now the FIA is in a bind. Go soft and face accusations of bias. Go hard and enrage Verstappen's massive fan base. This is a political minefield. The numbers are brutal. Max sits on 11 points. He can't lose any until June 30th, when 1 point expires from Austria 2024. Until then, he has to be perfect, and that's tough when you're fighting for a title. When you're racing every lap like your life depends on it, and when the walls are closing in from every side. Let's also be honest, Red Bull isn't cruising anymore. McLaren has caught up. Ferrari is fighting. Mercedes, still dangerous. One more outburst from Verstappen. And it won't just be penalty points. It could be team fractures, strategic losses, even a dent in his legacy. So now Christian Horner has the impossible task. Keep Max aggressive, but disciplined. Let him fight, but stay inside the rules. They've done it before, but can they still? As for George Russell, he walked away clean. No headlines, no penalty points, just a psychological win. Mercedes stood their ground, and Red Bull blinked. So now we ask you, Was Verstappen's move just frustration? Or was it retaliation? And if he gets one more penalty point, should the FIA really suspend the reigning world champion? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like, subscribe, and stay locked into F1 Untold Story for the drama they won't show you on the broadcast. Next stop, Montreal, and the pressure? It's about to explode.